No one's going to build anything like this again.
We really wanted to have the history meet the future.
Frankly, it's why Omaha's here.
It's the coolest TV station in the country.
It really makes this area unique and helps give it an identity.
This is 7 Burlington Station, our home for the past 10 years. Thanks for joining us. I'm Rob McCartney. You know, before we moved in, this train station had its own history, full of people and stories. Well, we're going to share some of those stories with you tonight. We're going to tell you how difficult it was to move from a train station to a TV station. And we're going to invite you into what was the area's transportation hub, now its information hub. Omaha's news leader, KETV. Welcome.
Stand by. In 3, 2, 1.
Live from 7 Burlington Station, this is Omaha's news and weather leader.
In celebrating 10 years in our historic home, we thought, what better way than to take you inside the operation a little bit. So we're pulling back the curtain on our newsroom. First, the photographer's office. This is where our cameras are stored and where our talented photographers upload the video they go out and shoot and then edit into the stories you see on air. And out in the newsroom, these little nods to history, from the photos on the wall to this row of cameras, basically from antique to more modern. This is about where I started my career. Now I want to take you to the heart of the newsroom. It's the assignment desk. It's where editors dispatch crews when stories pop up or there's breaking news. And this is production control. It's the room where producers and directors sit for our live newscasts, putting up the graphics you see on the screen, making sure the right video rolls on air. Well, now we're in the studio. You're familiar with it. You see it every day on KETV. There is the anchor desk in the middle and then the weather center on the side. This is actually a room within a room. We're going to tell you about that a little bit later. But first, this is a 3D model of the station. You can see on the first floor is our news conference room. That's where we have our editorial meetings twice a day talking about stories that we're going to cover. Right above that is a balcony that shows off the city skyline. And underneath that are working train tracks, and so you might just hear one chugging through. Now, where that balcony sits used to be a bridge going over from Burlington Station to Union Station. It was for passengers to easily get between the two transportation hubs if they had to switch trains. When we got here, it was too unstable to save, unfortunately, so it came down and we made the balcony. Now, on this side of the station, the south side, that's where people used to go through to get on the trains. Now it's our parking lots and entrances to the Grand Hall, and on the lower level, the newsroom. And on the east and west sides of the building, there's spots for our staff to take a break outside, as well as a garage for our news vehicles. Hey, I want to give our thanks to Leo Daly for their work on this 3D model. Our 10 years at Omaha's Burlington Station is just a fraction of the building's rich history. It's a history that dates back to the 1890s, just like some other buildings in Omaha. Like these houses at what is now MCC's Fort Omaha campus. They were officers' quarters, and among them, the Crook House. It was renovated by the Douglas County Historical Society, which is right next door, and where we can find some history on the Burlington.
It's such a beautiful building, it really needed something of elegance.
And where Tom Neal, the Historical Society's executive director, has pulled some interesting historical facts and artifacts of Burlington Station.
Believe it or not, it was built for nearly $500,000. So I always liken it to the Crook House, which is an amazing ornate building that was built for $7,100 just a few years earlier.
Burlington Station opened on the 4th of July, 1898. The timing, purposeful. It was meant to welcome visitors to Omaha for the Trans-Mississippi Exposition, and the Burlington had to be breathtaking.
All of the columns is just gorgeous. They used Indiana granite to help put this together, and it was really to be a showcase and a showpiece.
Those columns in particular had a functional stateliness to them.
The interesting thing, and granted it's an architectural design, but the real reason they put all those columns was they knew so many people would funnel into this building and you only had one entrance. It was to separate folks so that they didn't all rush into one door. But the architecture itself was just gorgeous. So very, very well done. Now, in the 30s, they had gone through quite a transition. They decided that they better do a redo, basically because Union Pacific was updating their building in a couple of years, and so they wanted to get out ahead of Union Pacific. So they really removed a lot of the architecture from the building in the 30s. They changed it from an Italianesque to a neo-classical traditional building, removed all of the columns. Fast forward, and frankly, they reopened in September 5th of 1930. Yep. One of the things they were proud of was that they added a new restaurant, and that restaurant actually stayed in business for 30 years into the 60s. They had a celebration, they had a dedication, and several thousand people showed up.
And they all got this.
And they all got one of those. One of the things that was very impressive at the time was the lounge, because most train stations didn't have a lounge to wait before your train got there. And this actually had a men's section and a women's section for each gender's comfort. Each one of these lights weighed over a ton. Bill Kratville worked for Union Pacific, but this is actually a copy of his photograph, front and back, of the last train to come through the station in 1971 before it became Amtrak. And then this picture here was the departure and arrival schedule. Of course, in 1974, the building ceased to be used. Right. And then it was, okay, what do we do with it? So, well, in the 80s, mid-80s, someone had bought it and said, we're going to restore it, we're going to put in shopping mall type stores and things like that. Well, unfortunately, that fell through. Right. Sold, someone else bought it, someone else had the idea in 1990, hey, we should do something with this building. Nothing really materialized. Right. Until 1993, they tried it again, didn't work. By 2000, hey, someone's going to save us. Right. Didn't materialize. Huh. And so several people have owned it. Several people have bought high, sold low. Really in 2000, the person that bought it, they gutted the inside. Right. And unfortunately, a lot of the fixtures and things like that were stripped out, taken away, and never to be seen again, which is truly unfortunate. Right. Because again, it was such a beautiful building. In 2013, Hearst decided, hey, we're going to take this on.
This treasured but long overlooked Omaha landmark is about to be rescued. At this hour, KETV is announcing a major investment that will bring the historic Burlington Station back to life.
And what we realized was this was a building that actually captured the stories of Omaha.
Ariel Roblin is the former general manager of KETV. Back in 2013, she knew we needed to move on from our home at 27th and Douglas.
We actually went to the brokers and we said, show us all of the buildings that meet our specs, but then show us like maybe 2 buildings that you think we would think is completely insane. They did, and one of the buildings was the Burlington train station. So when we walked in there, I would say it was vacant for 40 years about that time. So there was more pigeon feathers on the floor than we did not know that there was mosaic tile underneath.
There was a lot of deterioration. So yeah, it probably is safe to say there was not a lot of life left in it.
It's hard to imagine this place in ruins, but my first time in here, that's what it was. Ariel mentioned the pigeon feathers, but there was also holes in the ceiling, letting rainwater drip in and do even more damage, as well as all the graffiti on the walls. Photos around the station show what it looked like when we got lights in here. And it shows just where we've been and how much work went into this place that we call home.